All right, what's going on YouTube? Welcome to the Jimbo All Trades channel. Glad you made it by. My name's Jim. I'm a crypto trader and a Forex trader. Here to help you understand the market from an Elliott wave perspective. Guys, we had a great day trading. We hit that short this morning and it just kept going down. It's a beautiful thing. But I want to bring an update to you, and I don't want to make a new video. I want to give you a sense for what we do in our Discord, so a lot of you can see the benefits of joining the Discord. We just finished, it's 10:43 my time, we just finished a live stream, went about 50 minutes. And it was kind of an evening live stream that was needed for the group so we understand where price might be going. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to share, just like I did the other day, share that information with you guys. So this is the kind of stuff that you'll get in the Discord. You'll be able to chat and talk with me live at least twice a day normally. And we'd love to have you in there starting on, let's see, let me figure out the day here. Starting on Saturday, guys. Saturday, if you join the Discord, you'll get the last week of April free. Now, Patreon will bill you for April, but that's okay because when May comes, you'll get billed for May, and then once at the end of the day on May 1st, what I'll do is I'll go back and refund everyone that joined their April payment. Everybody that joined between Saturday and the end of the month, I'll refund your April payment, and so you'll get it free by then. So if you want to go ahead and join, don't wait to join the Discord. You can go ahead and jump in and have the free week if you'd like to have it. So with that said, love to have you in there. This is the kind of things, the way we strategize and get ready for our trades in the Discord. So I just want to share it with you guys. Like and subscribe, guys. It's 50 minutes, but it's information, guys. And you know, I know a lot of you want a 15-minute, a 5-minute video, you know, giving the information out. But there's nothing cuts learning short than going through the information in a healthy way and in a fun environment where we just enjoy each other's company and we get to know each other as a family. So anyway, we're going to let you guys get a sneak peek into it. You guys, thanks for joining the channel, and we'll see you on the other side. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like, and don't forget to comment and share the love if you benefited from these videos. And we hope to see you and have you part of our family here pretty soon. We'll talk to you later. All right, guys, it's April 21st. It's an evening spontaneous live. Thanks for being flexible tonight. Appreciate it. Nothing much more to say than I said. I think we're going to get some consolidation. But question is, what is this wave? What is that? Is that a one wave? I'm having a hard time with that idea. It's so big. It's so big.
That was a have fun with your long wave.
Exactly. I've got a WXY drawn here as an interesting prospect here. You know, the way it came down, it came down kind of like a flat comes down, you know. There's a good chance this thing just reverses and goes right on back up. I wouldn't be surprised to see that. So the idea behind this count was there's a flat A wave. We're going to call this 3 waves right there for a B. Then we're going to call that C. Now it's pretty extended. It gets to the 3618 extension, which is really extended. But what it does is it preserves this flat right here. 3 waves. And that's the W. And then this flat gives you the X. And then we're looking for Y. Or can it be an ABC? I'm not sure. Didn't quite make 90%. Came dang close to it though, didn't it? So here's what's going to happen. It's going to consolidate here for a little while. It's going to pop down here, hit that low. It's going to give us the divergence we like to see. Boom. And it's going to reverse It's a big giant flat. I'm just checking out ideas, guys.
I like it. That's what I was thinking was going to happen yesterday. A nice clean zigzag, but I didn't incorporate enough shenanigans. I don't know. I have no excuse.
You can see that I'm working on adding, my shenanigans to my thinking.
Yeah, I'm loving it.
So I mean, there's an out of the box idea. So let's, then if that's the case, I'm gravitating to this being a W, this being an X wave of some kind. Then we go for a Y. It's just so big to be a 1-2. You know what I mean? It's too if there's going to be a 2 wave off of this, I mean, we're coming down to 20K, 30K, and I'm just not seeing it. I'm not feeling it. It feels more like a C wave.
Hey, just got here.
Hello. So the size of it feels more like a C wave. I'll bet you we consolidate and go hit the low one more time, just to get some FOMO guys in. If that's the case, if that happens, I'm gonna take if we hit the low one more time, I'm gonna take profit on my short and let my hedge long ride, and I might play this wave. Let's see what happens. So if this comes, I'm going to wait and let this play out. And if this comes down and hits my 90%, retrace down here and just breaks this low, I'll probably take my profit on my short. Because I have a hedge position. I took profit right in here. So I have a hedge long right in here at this little area where the bottom of these waves are. I'm very happy with it. I mean, it was a great short. I had a hedged long. I had to decide up here what to do, and I just let it go. It was just I let my long go negative right in there, so I ate some of my profit, but I was like, you know what? I don't care. This is going down. It's going to keep going down. And sure enough. So what a great day. It was a great trade.
Well played.
Yeah, it was a great trade. I wish I had gotten up to let go up here. I just wasn't awake at the time. I missed it.
No excuses.
Yeah. But anyway.
It was a pretty sick wick on that 1 hour candle up there that was for reversal.
Up here at the top.
Yeah, it was major reversal wick.
Yeah, that's a nice. If I was awake, I would have closed my hedge long up there and good profit. Anyway, but I made my money back that I fell asleep on last night, and a lot more. So I'm 2 trades away from closing a 40 trade column, getting ready to go to the next column on my spreadsheet. So that's good. That feels good. Just trying to my goal, guys, is just to stay consistent. I've been working on my consistency. And not, I've been swinging for the fence too much. I had to back off. I had to just deal with some psychology, guys. And anyway, trading up to my potential finally. I have demons, guys.
Freaking awesome.
Yeah, I just need to do it 3 more months in a row, and if I can just keep trading like I'm trading, I mean, I can whip through these 40 trades like nothing. I just do stupid things sometimes. Fall asleep on trades. I was fortunate in this one. I'm going to have to not let that happen anymore. I even set alerts for myself, but they didn't wake me up. They didn't wake me up. But all right, so again, I'm just thinking out loud here. I don't know anything, guys, but this is awful big, don't you think? And if we're expecting some kind of a two-wave back up, then zooming out and looking at that, I mean, my thought is, dang, that's huge. We're looking for something like this. And that to me gets out of proportion for at least the 5 waves I was looking for. So I'm kind of gravitating away from, at the moment, this notion that this was an A, B, C. Because I think this is, I mean, is it still possible? I guess it's possible. It's just really, really big. It's big. It's too big. I just don't like the proportionality. So what if instead of that, this wave here, what if we simply look at this as a WXY like that, as 3 waves, and now I'm looking for right in here, I'm looking again, as I just shared with you, this idea that that's a flat. A flat, and then maybe 5 waves to the upside. Get everybody freaking bullish. And then, I mean, they could even bring this thing up here, okay, guys? A 5-wave move up here. Like nobody's business. But then all that it becomes is a WXY to the downside. Now you see it kind of forming up here. Boom. 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 What do you think of that?
For pattern traders, that's going to start looking a whole lot like a triangle.
Maybe.
Still the wick down. But it also looks a lot like the bottoming formation on the left side of your screen right now.
Where, down here?
Yeah, that last little kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up, and then it rolls over, rolls over, rolls over, and then goes.
This keeps in the spirit of the shenanigans that we've had in this wave, doing it this way, you know? This wave today stops out all the longs, that people that were long looking for higher targets up here, 44K and such, the top of this wave, 45. Takes them out and then gives it what they were looking for. Gets everybody bullish and then takes them out again.
That seems to be what's forming up in the alts as well. Not across the board, but a number of them look like they need that one more hit to the high before they come down and break some of their previous lows.
Let's look at XRP. See how this looks like an impulse right here? But it wasn't. It wasn't. We broke the low. But you see how this is kind of set up now for a flat? What if this is a flat? And it's part of a larger three-way structure. Which what I just drew right there correlates with this up move and that down move. See it? Up move and down move. Look at that. Let's look at ETH. Yeah, ETH looks like a flat. See? So that the C wave looks like it finished right here. Then you got three. See, ETH is beautiful. ETH actually looks like the flat that I drew. 3 there. Okay. 3 there, 5 there. There it is, guys. So now we got a flat up, a flat down. It looks like it came back 90%. Sure enough did. Sure enough. Sure enough. Where's it going? Well, everybody's looking down now, right? Let's screw them up. I like this count, guys. I like it. So now what do I got here? I got 3 down, or that's 5. Let's I'm just gonna remove my boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, look, everything's correlating, guys. Everything's looking. They can all do it.
Hey, Jim, can you look at ZRX USD Binance?
Can I do USDT or does it need to be USD?
Yeah, that's cool right there. Coinbase.
You said Binance.
Oh wait, let me
I'll do whichever.
see. Hold on, let me look at. Yeah, Coinbase.
Wow. So tell me, what is ZRX? What is that? What's the name of it?
It's 0x.
Yeah, 0x, I guess.
So what is it?
Just an S coin. I don't. It's. I saw it flying up, and I'm like thinking, okay, this is going up. What's going on here?
Why, you're one of those guys, Brandon. You react to the hype, don't you?
Well, I'm not. I was thinking if this is popping up, I'm thinking, okay, well, if other ones start popping up too, that could be a good sign.
No,
Because if you look at
this
Zill, if you
had
look at Zill, it popped up kind of the same way.
this had to be a something news related.
My suspicion is that we're gonna get an alt season coming up pretty soon.
Well, looking at this wave structure, this here is just a smaller version of that. It's the same wave structure. You see it?
Yeah.
I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Same wave structure.
Coinbase picked 0x Protocol for their new NFT platform.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. And now it's going to sell off. You're going to get a rebound and then a sell off. That's what I suspect. Just like that. That's what I guess. I would not be looking for an alt season. Get that out of your mind. You're too optimistic. We're going to have scary times for crypto coming. And this is going to be this dip right here to that if we get that, that's going to be scary for people. Now, if we get that move there, that'll be encouraging. But
yeah. Right. I don't mean like tomorrow or next week, but I feel like if what you're showing is going to play out, I think we can get some good opportunities here and some alts more than Bitcoin and Ethereum.
Go for it, my brother. I stay away from charts I can't read, so I don't trade the alts. Unless they're in the top 10. That's just
XRP?
Yeah, I mean, XRP, that's in the top 10, isn't it? Or not anymore?
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah. So. But, yeah, when I can't read a chart, I struggle trading it. And the way the S coins move, I don't understand them. But I should just watch them pump, and whenever they pump, I'll short them. I should short them.
Right.
So if you guys would just let me know when they pump, I'll just short them. When you guys are wanting to buy them, and they're pumping really high, just let me know, because I'll just start selling it. James, what's up, man? Your mic's on. You might want to mute it. There you go, buddy.
Oh, sorry, man. Hey, it's good to be in.
You got a minute? Because you asked a question a while back. I've wanted to answer, but I wanted to do it on a video.
Yeah, totally, man. This is my question about my
divergence.
bullish divergence.
Yeah. It was a great question. I was thinking, man, I'd really like to devote a video to it. But I want to give you an answer. But if you got time here, once I'm done here, I'll give you an answer to it if you got a minute.
Yeah, you know what? I'm I just tuned in. I'm driving. Like I'm pulled over right now to tune in. But if you want to cover it, like I'll be tuned in on my car, but I won't be able to reply.
What I'll do is I'll finish this up. I'll stop the recording, and then I'm going to start another recording as if it's just like it's its own video, because it's really deserves its own video on that answer. I've probably answered it many times, like within lives or within other videos. But man, I just thought it was a good question and deserves kind of an answer all by itself. So
Yeah, I appreciate that, Jim.
I've just neglected. I should have mentioned that to you. I neglected to get that to you. So
I actually deleted the question this morning because I came across the answer, but I'd really appreciate you covering it again. I realize I've been like looking at divergences. This is embarrassing. Upside down. But on the fifth wave, I always understood that and how they worked anyway.
well, the basic answer is the RSI is a function of time and price. Okay? And normally, most often, the fifth wave will revisit a high price and overtake it, but it does it in such a quick timing because it's the FOMO wave. It's the wave that goes up and hits the high and reverses, right? So it doesn't spend any time at the highs long enough to let the RSI paint the candles to the upside. So remember, RSIs will repaint themselves, as you know what I mean? So it'll go up and hit and then reverse. And so the third wave goes up and hits this high of the RSI, and the fourth wave consolidates and takes all this time and spends all this time around the price, around the highs of the wave 3. And wave 5, whenever you get it, it just goes up and spikes the high and then reverses and goes down. And so that's why, yeah, the price will go up and make a higher high, but the RSI doesn't have any time to paint the candle or to paint the whatever the line, because it's a function of time and price. Does that make sense?
Yeah, totally. I guess the way that I looked at it was, like on the fifth wave, because the RSI has so much room to go, it could continue. But since price spikes up and comes down, I guess I was always just looking at divergence like backwards, which is sort of embarrassing. But I'll let you get back to your video anyway, and I'll be tuned in.
What do you mean backwards?
So on the third wave,
let me pause you for a minute. You need to share
Yep.
your mistakes, because there are other people that make mistakes the same way you have. That's why I share my mistakes a lot, because
Of course.
we want to learn from everything. You know what I mean? So it's okay. Somebody else is making your mistakes, so share it. It's okay.
The way that I've been looking at divergence on the fifth wave is that the third wave is so impulsive, and you have a high in price, you have a high in RSI, and then the fourth wave is the pullback, exactly like you're saying. And then as the fifth wave is moving, it appears like there's so much room for the RSI to continue going up. And it gives you the impression, it gave me the impression personally, that price could continue going up. And I understand that there is divergence, that's a factor of the fifth wave. I just didn't understand why there was divergence. That's my problem, is the why of what causes it. Like, I understand that a flat causes it, but why does it happen on the fifth?
Well, the flat causes it for the same reason the fifth wave causes it. Let me draw. Okay, so a flat says we've made a high, right? We come down. There's your first leg of the flat. The second leg, you got AB, and then you got this. You usually get an AB. It's kind of slow, and it stays within this price range. So again, all this time is being taken, right? Remember, that's the key, is time. Time is the answer to your question. It's time. Because the RSI is a function of time and price. So look at all this time that the RSI is staying in one location, right? Well, I mean, where price is staying in that. So you know the RSI is as well. And then all of a sudden you get a C wave that goes up really fast and spikes the high. Why do they do that? Why does that C wave do that? Because they're going to bring it down really fast like that. And you see that flat? And what the RSI will do is it'll make a high, consolidate, right? Come back up on the spike, but it doesn't have any time, keyword, to stay up here because the price reverses and comes back down, and you get this higher price but a lower RSI. And it's the same thing as a fifth wave, because that's what the market's doing. But what this flat is a fake top. It's designed to make you think the top is in. That's the whole point of that. It's a design of the makers to make you think, oh, the top's in. We got the divergence. Let's go. We're going down. But you let me put it back on the screen here. You get the divergence, and then all of a sudden they take you out. You're trading short, and they take you out. Fifth wave is the same way, but it's the opposite way. They give you a high. There's the third wave. You get the fourth wave consolidation. Maybe it's a flat. Then they go up and spike.
And that's the signature, like a high on the fourth wave that you talk about with Bitcoin.
Yeah, this is the signature fourth wave of Bitcoin. Yep. Then they go spike the high really fast, and then they bring it down. Again, the fifth wave is fast. That C wave is fast. It's an impulse, and it's quick, and it's short, and it generally just breaks the highs and reverses. And because it doesn't spend time up here, then the RSI can't paint that, and that divergence is created. So you want to make sure you see that divergence, or you don't have the character of a fifth wave. That's why you wait for it, because that's the character of the fifth wave. The character of the third wave is impulse, 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 impulse. It overextends everything, so you're going to get the highest peak. You're going to get the highest peak on the RSI with the third wave. And it spends a lot of time up there because the fourth wave consolidates there. So there's plenty of time for the RSI to paint what it's going to do. But the fifth wave doesn't, it gives you a higher high, yes, but it doesn't give you the time. So that's why time and price are key. And the character of the fifth wave is what we call the FOMO wave, right? It's the wave that everybody's, gets everybody excited that, oh, we're going to keep going now. And it traps traders.
Yeah.
So that's the key. It's time and price. That's the way the RSI paints. It's calculated by time and price. So a lot of times you'll see a fourth wave kind of going sideways, but the RSI going down. Why? Because the price ain't going anywhere, but what's happening? Time is going by. Time is going. I can hear you, buddy. Let me finish what I was saying. What's happening in a fourth wave is the price isn't going anywhere. It's just going sideways in a range, but you'll see the RSI going down or resetting, and you're like, what's going on? Well, time is going by, and price isn't going anywhere. So, yeah, Austin, what's up?
I just joined because it's 4 a.m. I just woke up and I saw you live and can you just go through everything that I've missed, because I'm seeing a different structure than what we talked about yesterday.
Yeah, it's on the screen there, buddy. This is what I'm thinking. I do not think we're going to get any more downside. I think we might spike the low and then probably shoot up. So
why'd you change your mind?
Because of the wave structure.
But it looks like 5 down, don't you think?
Yeah, I do. It resembles a flat. It's too big for a wave one, and it's out of proportion. So I think it's actually part of a flat in here, which is an X wave.
A fourth wave?
Nope. Nope, I've given that up. I mean, it's not completely invalid, but I'm not inclined to it. I recorded this.
Yeah.
And I recorded this. You're gonna have time to watch it, so I wouldn't fret. And this is still recording, and I explained it all kind of in the beginning. So I try to get you caught up a little bit here, but this shape here that I've drawn is what it's my number one count right now. If you see the RSI is kind of resetting to the downside, looking for one more hit to the low. Let me see. Let me get on the smaller time frame. I would like to see one more low made, just to get everybody excited and everybody, oh, we're gonna keep going down, and then and here's the wave structure. Here is the first flat. Remember that one from the other night? But look here, we didn't go up in 5. Remember this morning I was saying, hey, we need to go up. There's probably more upside because we didn't hit 5 waves. Well, we don't have 5 waves. We have a 5-3-5 is what we have. So there's 3, and this is 5. This looks like a big flat. So now, when we zoom out just a little bit, now we've got this big flat right here that did indeed end right there. And now we have this flat. We get a spike to the low. That's going to get us down 90% of this wave. And then we're going to go 5 waves to the upside. It's going to screw everybody up. That's what I think is going to happen.
Makes sense to me.
That's my, I like that idea a lot. It looks very, very plausible. So.
I like it too. They're not making it easy for anyone.
Nope. Not at all. But this just didn't go down impulsively like I was looking for. This is I like something like this. This makes sense. And look, it makes sense of the RSI down here as well. Because we're looking for divergence, right? We don't have any divergence on this wave. So we get one more hit to the low. Boom. That'll give us divergence on the 15-minute. Our 5th wave, between the 3rd and the 5th, and then we go up. So my plan personally is when this thing, right now I have a long and a short opened right now, so I'm hedged. So right now my hedge long is right here where this yellow line is. My short is open from up here. So I'm going to close my short on the spike and then let my hedge run. That's my plan, and we'll see how it plays. That's what I think is going to play. If it keeps going down, then I'll stop it out, and it is what it is. But I don't think so. I think there's one more low to make, and even if it's going to go down, we need to pull back a little bit, right? Before more down. So I would imagine that we get divergence on this 5-wave move. We get some kind of a larger pullback. At minimum, even if we continue going down. But I'll bet you we go take the high out. So there you go. Go back to sleep. Set yourself. I'll bet you the spike to the low happens around 2 a.m. my time. So that's going to be about 3.5 hours from now.
That's good. So well, I'll just take profit on my shorts and go back to sleep.
You might get one more spike to the low. I can't guarantee that. I think you will. I think it will retest this bottom. So you might just set an alert for the bottom of the wave. You know how to set an alert with TradingView?
Of course.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to belittle you. I just making sure other people might not know. Just right-click on TradingView and hit Add Alert where you want it. Right at the price. So I'm going to set myself an alert while I'm thinking about it. So if it spikes that, sorry, go ahead.
Can you help me look up Ape?
I can. What exchange?
Binance, please.
USD?
USDT.
Yeah, there's nothing there, man. I can't read that.
I mean, check the 1 hour. You can see like a 1-2 building up. That's what I'm trading though.
Um, to
I
me,
think it's in a.
to me, this is gonna
I
do
think.
this and this.
I think it's a diagonal. It's in a diagonal, and currently on the wave 4.
I respectfully disagree with you.
On the hourly, not 10 minutes.
Yeah, I don't see a diagonal anywhere on the screen.
I mean, let me explain something. I think the move up and down is a 1-2, and we have a diagonal forming as a leader of the third wave.
To the downside or to the upside?
No, upside. So somehow, yeah, we got a 1, 2, 3 coming down for 4, go up for 5, come down for correction.
I'm I'm sorry, I'm not tracking with you. I'd gravitate to on S coins here. I would just gravitate to three wave moves. Okay, that's the way they move. They're not gonna
Yeah.
move. They're not gonna move like regular. You're not gonna be able to apply Elliott on these crap coins early in these stages. I wouldn't try. I would only play three wave moves. See the hidden bull divergence here. So on the 1 hour, so I would expect a pullback and then another hit. So on that pullback, something like that, or it could go break the high. But
Is this listed on any other exchanges with history, or is this really that new?
It is all over the place. The same thing all over the place.
yeah, so this looks like a flat to me. 3 up. So it's the same flat that's in play. Yeah, my if I were a betting man, I would bet three way pullback or a spike to the high, one of the two. And then I'd look to
Either way,
and then I'd
safe to go. Points.
short it. What's that?
Either way, it's safe to go long at some point and just watch out if we're going up in 5 and 3.
Exactly. Yeah. That's the way I'd play it. Yep. That's the way I'd play it. I don't know if it's safe to go long quite yet. I don't have that signal here yet on the 30-minute. So you might watch for a break of structure here. 30-minute 1 hour chart maybe. 1 hour gives you a nice line, doesn't it? I think you're close to a long. Yeah, I do. I do. It's probably around 13.55 range to maybe $13. Yeah, so you're not far off. Go get some sleep, man.
Yeah, thanks.
My pleasure.
All right. Have a good evening.
You too, buddy. My pleasure. All right, I think I've shared everything that I'm thinking. I mean, there are probably other ideas. I like this idea. I think the key is if this is going to keep coming down, I imagine it's going to roll over and continue down, and not give you a big 1-2 retesting. I don't see that. Not inclined to this. I'd be more inclined to something small that rolls over and continues down. Small rolls over and continues down. Maybe that, an ending diag. If it's going to go down. That's the way I think it would go down. Small pullbacks. Otherwise, watch out for this wave here. This is not a bad little idea here. Not a bad idea. But keep in mind, guys, it could, it's up or down. It's up or down. So let's just keep an eye on it. I'm expecting a hit to the low. One more hit to the low, creating some divergence. Let's see what happens there. See if we get a reversal there. And let's watch how it comes up. With that said, you guys have a good evening, okay?
Hey, Jim. Real quick question. Do you watch the Japanese yen at all?
Only when I'm trading it. But I'll be glad to look at it for you.
Right. Yeah, apparently Jin is pegged to it, and I've got some Jin. So it was one of those like, I wonder if there's any of the Forex guys in here that actually...
Well, here's the USD JPY. Look how bullish, man. That's bullish as crap.
Yeah, and it's crazy because the Jin peg is actually the inverted version of that chart.
Yeah, because the JPY is the US dollar has been on the way up, so the yen is down. So this is the USD JPY chart. There's some divergence here though on the 12-hour. I'd be looking for a reversal here pretty soon. Dollar's going to be going down.
That's what I was saying with what we've seen with the DXY. And so it was one of those like, I got into this where I did. And I'm like, we might get one more spike, but otherwise it looked like a good spot to be jumping in.
Yeah, it looks like the dollar's going to be going down for correction. Wow.
That's quite the tear.
Yeah, it is. Come on down. W, X, Y. What are we looking for Bitcoin? Up, then down. Then up again big. See it? They're correlating. I like this idea, guys. Up, then down. Up, down, Daniel son. All right, guys. Good night. Let's get some sleep. Wake up for what do you call it? London Open. Let's see what she does. I bet you she spikes down or starts trending down, and then we get a reversal in New York.
That'd be great. I've only got one more order to fill for replenishing my long, so that'd be delightful.
Yeah, I hope we get that long. That would be fantastic. What are we looking at? 13%. That would be a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful long.
Yeah, the wick grabbed my second order, so I'm sitting pretty at this point.
Wow.
Just
Congrats.
if we could just grab that third order, that'd be even better.
That wick missed me by $40. I'm devastated.
Stop being so aggressive with your orders.
That experience is the reason why I DCA into it. It's just one of those things where it likes to come close to it, like, well, maybe we'll get close to the 1618 or whatever it is, and then it just like, nah, just kidding.
$40. Sorry, buddy. Man, that sucks. I'm hurting with you.
I had an ETH order a while back that missed by 5 cents. From that point on, I'm like, I'm just going to pad it.
I feel like I need to make a YouTube video. I don't want to make one this late, though. They should join the Discord.
Do a 30-second speed round.
I could whip one out, but I think most people are going to be looking down right now, aren't they?
That seemed to be the sentiment, both in the Discord and then a little bit on what I was seeing on YouTube. I wasn't watching anything, just seeing the thumbnails, but yeah.
I might whip one out. We'll see. We'll see. All right, y'all. I've been trying to get a little bit more content out for YouTube. But it's hard. There's so much going on. That's the last thing I want to do. All right, trade well, guys. Watch for that spike down to the low. I'll be probably taking my profit on my short on that spike. And then seeing if the long goes after that. That's my plan for now. I'll let you know if it changes. Good night, guys.
Thanks, Jim.
Oh, you're welcome. Hey, Gary.